Hey guys, Congo here, and today we're playing in the T110E4. But before we jump into the replay with the T110E4, I've got a couple other things that I'd really like to start, or like to look at, because they're kind of urgent. So if we jump over here, this is my ticket I sent in to get some premium tanks back, because premium tanks, you will not be able to buy back premium tanks after November 1st with the support tickets, okay? So I sent in this ticket, and so I was very clear. Dear Wargame, I'd like to grab a few tanks that I foolishly sold over the past few years. I believe that I have the credits needed, and they are the Ziska, the Javelin Knight, the Brick, the KV5, the AMX CDC, and the Progetto 46. Thanks for having a program that allows us to fix our mistakes. Then /clone. Then I was gonna blur his name out, but my mind has changed because he does need to be called out because he's a bit dumb. Anthony Curtis, he says, thank you for contacting player support. With update 5.0, you can buy the tanks back if you sold them after July 21st. We know this. Should you wish to buy them back, you'll need you need to get the premium time and or the Nation Tech tree to buy back your premium vehicles for silver. However, if you want to buy back a premium tank sold before July 21st, you'll need to reach out to player support. Okay, who can do this for you? Best regards. And then he closed it. Or he didn't close it. He said, he put it as resolved. And so then what I did was I clicked my issue wasn't resolved because it's not resolved. Mr. Anthony Curtis says, thank you for contacting player support. Please contact player support. So I've said, but you are player support. And then the hero here, Harmon, came in. He said, oh, don't worry, I got you, bud. Here are all your tanks back, other than the Ziska, because you've never owned the Ziska. Yeah, I've never owned the Ziska ever in my life. But man, those guys are slipping. And just when you think that was bad enough, no. This guy, I've gotten 2 messages now since that, and this was the same day I posted, saying that this guy, Anthony Curtis, has sent them the same exact message. So he's copy pasting this. Thank you for contacting player support. Please contact player support. So he's admitting to be player support, and the first half, and then in the last half he's saying he's not player support. Anthony Curtis. It's like admitting, or it's like believing water isn't wet. Actually, it's worse than believing water isn't wet, because wet is different than water. Player support is not different from player support. It's like calling 911 and then the operator saying, "Hello, if this is an emergency, please hang up and call 911." So now I'm going to delve into a conspiracy, because it's fun to delve into conspiracies. What if? No, hear me out. What if this guy's doing this on purpose and purposely trying to kill the game? Just imagine it. Imagine he's actually trying to kill the game, and he's been feeding lies and stuff like that, and influencing people like Jeff and Raybot and Pain God, and he's trying to kill the game. Regardless, Warrior, if you're watching this, you should check on this guy, because he's got some circuits loose, that's for sure. But let's go play some E4 now. No, man, here we are, E4. So, we're playing a T110 E4 today, and let's go into the story behind this, because you're looking at this and you're like, he's got nothing but premium rounds and HE loaded. Yes. Okay, so I fired 4 shots earlier at the start of the game. They all missed, unfortunately. It's the way it goes. 2 of them were blind, and then 2 of them were just like, how did those miss? But those shots, unfortunately, are going to come back to kind of bite us later on. But you'll see why. You'll see why and what I'm talking about later. Anyway, so, T110 E4 full APCR. Why are you doing this, Coleman? Well, I was just in a game in my Object 260, and I'm playing with Osprey, Jugger, and Baconating. And Osprey pulled out his 260, just like me. And we were on Sand River. We went to the river, the center side there. And when you go up that ramp to snipe, you know, it's a good place to go. We went there, but an E4 saw me, YOLO'd through the river, drove straight at me, face hugged me, and it was just me and Osprey and our 260s who were fighting him. And thinking, oh, it's 2-on-1, that should be an easy kill. Well, sure. He charges in and face hugs me, even though Osprey was in front of me. He chose me, and you know, it has nothing to do with the name. Everybody tells me. Nobody actually focuses me in the game, though. That doesn't exist. And he proceeded to put 3 shots through my upper plate, and every single one of them was APCR. And he fired 3 times, hit 3 times, penned 3 times, did 2,300 damage, and he died. That was his game. He killed the clone guy because I bounced off of his cupola twice and his lower plate once. That's what happened. And so I said, you know what? Fine. Fine. I'm going to do it too then. Let's see what happens. So I pull out the E4. I load up nothing but premium rounds and a bit of HE. And this is the game we have immediately after. And I've changed my mind. I said in a video a while ago that the object... what is it? 430U. I said that's the easiest tank in the game to play. I lied. Back then, before they nerfed its gun handling and whatnot, yeah, it was one of the easiest tanks to play. But I was completely wrong. It's this thing. Holy cow, there's not a tank in the game that's easier than this. If you just press that A button, you just automatically win the game. And we were slow getting into combat here, and it actually worked out for us because their team kind of won this location, so it allowed me to just go in and start punishing everybody. Yeah, so that's what's going to be happening here. Hello, Mr. Man here. Boom, you're dead. Take 375 millimeters of APCR penetration. What? Yeah, not even a joke. 375 millimeters. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a crazy person. And yeah, so we're just rolling around and shooting people in their faces with this gun. And I think if I really wanted to break 10,000 damage, I bet you in a single stream, I could do it with this tank just by pressing A. I really, really do. It's stupid easy. It's dumb easy, just how easy this tank is. And unfortunately, that guy's getting shot. I'm like, no, don't get shot. You want to get shot by me. Because I could taste already. I'm looking at the lineup left. I'm just like, I can taste. I'm up to 6,500. I can taste those 5 digits. They're close. They're nearby. I must get them. But while we're going to be driving again, let's jump back into talking about things. So news. Today is Monday, so usually there's news, and there's barely any news. I looked at This Week in Tanks, and it's just like, PvP mode coming in. We are playing PvP. But they mean Commander mode, of course. And the Death Star and 4005 are going to get gun handling buffs while turning the turret. And they left a novel-sized article explaining why they're going to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, holy cow, this literally probably took you 2 weeks to write. When instead you could literally be working on the game. It's so long. And it's like, wow, this is... And it was by the lead game designer, Jeff. So it's like, oh, he's the lead game designer. He's the guy who decides things as he designs things. That's fantastic. I'm so happy that he's decided he... Holy Toledo. What is that noise? Where's that coming from?
I got a pretty good look at you.
Okay, so somebody just subscribed on YouTube. Okay, that's what that was. Okay, so the lead game designer, Jeff, he spent, what, weeks probably writing that article? Maybe not weeks, but still a few days, instead of working on the game, which, like I said, is very, very interesting, because he's kind of the guy who makes the decisions, and things don't get done unless, you know, he says so. And, like I said, he spent, who knows how long writing this, like, 5,000 word article, or if not more. I mean, I guess it's not a huge amount, since I write about, I did not mean to do that to that guy. Sorry, Pal. I wasn't expecting him to just stop in front of me, but he did. It is what it is. We'll just shoot this through your upper plate because you're a Maushin who has some of the best armor at tier 9. So let me just shoot you in the upper plate there, because that's fair and balanced. So yeah. Anyway, Jeff, thanks for doing nothing. I wish also, changing the subject, I wish premium rounds weren't that broken in this game. I do, and they do kind of make me sad that I don't have to care so much when I'm firing, especially in this thing, where I can go through the upper plates. I think a great way to have the game would be having each heavy tank has, unless they're lightly armored heavy tanks, like, what are they? WZ-111, 1.4s and 5As and such, like those, sure, fine, low premium, go through the upper plate. But tanks like the Maushin, they should have 2 weak spots. One of them which can be penned by standard rounds, and one of them which can be penned by premium rounds. So if you load premium, you now have 2 places you can pen. It shouldn't be, oh, you can just pen them anywhere, because that was the case with the Maushin. I could just shoot them through the upper plate. And it's the same with the mouse. It's the same exact thing. So anyway, back to the game. We're up to 8,800 damage, and we just fired 2 shots of APCR towards this turret, and both of them missed, unfortunately. And I really wish I didn't fire those 4 blind ones, because now this would have been another 800 damage. And we would just need 1 more of those to reach 10,000 damage. But there's still potential here. If we can get there first and shoot him twice, we can still break 10,000 damage. It is possible right now. We're up to 16 damaging hits. 5 kills. 1,600 damage block. Not too shabby. Can we do it? Can we close the gap? Can we close the distance? Who knows? This means the same things. But that's okay. Can we get a shot right here? It's a slim one. We take it because we're not going to get another opportunity until he gets around that rock. So we may as well fire and reload and try again, you know. But he's coming around this corner. Is he going to get pinned by one of my guys? Hopefully not. He does. We have a sniper in the back. Sniper in the back. But, hello there. We're going to put this straight into your tracks. Just like that. Boom. And he dies. 9,699 damage done. This is the easiest tank in the game to play. It is literally the easiest tank. And I'd love for you guys to try to change my mind. I would love for that, because this is just like, I'm just gonna load premium and jump into a game and see what happens. Boom. 9,699 damage. Boom. What a disgusting vehicle. And so now my question is to you guys. Do you want to see a stream where I play nothing but E4 with APCR and see how much damage we can do? Is that something you want to see? If it is, let me know in the comments below. If it's something that you think that's just too disgusting, please don't do that. Also leave it in the comments below. And because I want to know. I want to know what love is. So that's it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT. Link in the description below. And I will be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.